Really cool box here. So we've got the forefront video, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Fun film, not as good as the first one, and the third one was mental. So, literally in between, as it is. Army of Darkness, The Medieval Dead. Now this is the this was the re-release, and it contains the alternate ending. Which the video release in the UK is when he sleeps too long and wakes up in the future, and then this special ending we got was actually the happy ending where he goes back to Walmart, not Walmart, the shop, Shop S Smart, and I prefer the alternate ending. I prefer when he wakes up in present day and is a warrior against the Deadites, which is where Ash vs Evil Dead continues on from. I think that's a better ending, so I'm really glad we got that at the time. Obviously now with DVD and Blu-ray and all the mental editions that are out there. James Cameron's not talked about film, Piranha 2 Flying Killers. I actually love this. I think it's better than the original Piranha, and it's really fun trash. I mean, it's got a great beginning, and I obviously picked up the 88 films. We've got a showreel here, showreel video from way back in the day. Not mine, it's one sent to me. The People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven. I mean, I do like Wes Craven. I do like him, and I think his work's good. I love the original Last House on the Left and Hills Have Eyes, and the creating Krueger alone. But this is just a very interesting film. It's a very obscure one now. 12 Monkeys, head mess film. Really, really cool film. Kind of a bit more relevant than ever. And Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Very cool adaptation of the book. Robert De Niro as Frankenstein's creation is great in this. I really enjoyed that one. Goes nicely with, I spoke about Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is my version. This is the re-release Cinema Club version, but one of my favourite films of all time. I can talk all day about that. And this is also a really good one. Interview with the Vampire is a good film. I really, really enjoy this film. There's a lot of substance to that movie. I have a soft spot for this. Cyborg Cop. As crap as it sounds and looks and is, it's one of those, it's so bad, it's good films. It's got cheesy acting and all the right boxes are ticked for an exploitation film. So we have the Cinema Club, Silence of the Lambs, great Hannibal Lecter action going on here. I like this film, but it has grown on me more and more over time, I must admit. I'm glad I've revisited that a few times. Devil's Advocate is, I like this film. This is a dark film that, I like the mental health aspect it touches upon, a subject that interests me a great deal, especially being autistic. Sphere, I saw this at a cinema, similar time as Event Horizon. Struck me as a similar film, similar sort of concept, but this one didn't quite pull it off as well for me. But that's partly because of the I think the rating and it's only a 12. Where Event Horizon here, what a film! This is incredible. It's a shame about the lost uncut version of this. Oh man, like Hellraiser in space. Really, really incredible stuff. And I worked with Sean Pertwee once actually, and he was a fun guy. So I had some cool inside scoop about that film. And I Know What You Did Last Summer. Actually think I prefer this over Scream. They came out at a similar time, similar concept, and both from Kevin Williams, writer. Starship Troopers. I love Paul Verhoeven. This is a really fun political agendaed film, which makes me laugh, and I really like it for what it stands for. Have to check this out. Wild Things. This was quite hot stuff back when I was at school. Everyone was talking about this. This was quite the gossiped about film. The remake of Night of the Living Dead that Tom Savini did, which I really liked. I thought Tom Savini did a really, really good job. Obviously the original is great and always will be the best, but this was a very fun film, and Tony Todd did a great job in that as well. I really like Species. Again, this film was a lot of fun. The concept was great. The effects, the whole Geiger look to, like Geiger's design, like with the xenomorphs, is fantastic. Kiss the Girls, is a cool little dark film. And then we have the Scream and Scream 2. You know, these films are okay, but, you know, 90s horror just don't do it for me like, you know, the 80s and 70s horror did. And there's something don't sit as right with these. They're fun, but they're not as risky or as daring, and they're a little bit more mainstream. Which, you know. Halloween 3. Now, I picked this up from the market, and the funny thing is I was a kid, and I was getting into Halloween. I'd said before, I'd seen the first one and loved it, got hold of the second one, picked this up at the same time on the market, really excited. And I was young, I mean really young, you know, I was probably about like, you know, like 9 years old, yeah. And obviously I didn't realise what this film was, as in it's not Michael Myers. So I actually am one of these people that put this on as Halloween 3 and wondered what the hell was going on. But over the years, visiting it many times, it's a cool little film. If you take it as its own horror film, it's actually a really cool little film. Jaws 3 I had fun with. I picked this up actually because I just loved the whole concept of the underwater aquarium, and thought that was really cool. And I love fish and aquarium. I love my aquatics. Virus is I need to upgrade this. This is a interesting flick actually. It was very fun. Enemy Mine is this was recommended to me, and on the All Times Great label, CBS Fox, and it was alright. It was alright. Average though, average. It was overhyped to me, I think. Mimic is a great film. I do really like this film. It's yeah, it's really atmospheric. The atmosphere is caught really well on that, and you know the lighting of that film is incredible. And this is a really dark gothic film again. That's just this shot beautifully. Obviously a tragic film now with all what happened with it, but considering what happened, a great film was created. And I really like this. I saw this at the cinema. I wanted it to be better though, and I do love the character Spawn, and I enjoyed the film, but you know, it falls into the trap of a lot of superhero comic book films, and it's a bit cheesy, and a bit, you know, they've tried to appeal to the masses, even with this director's cut, and it needed to be darker for my liking, but still enjoyed it. And lastly, yeah, this is a crazy film that I got from Britannia when I first joined, where you could get like 3 videos at a really steal of a price, and fun flick.